Hi guys. So it's time to go over some random monsters again. Are you ready? Alright now. A monster that resembles a faceless, gray skin-like squirrel creature with a large tail that's actually made of thin needles. It has a mouth with a large, sharp, pointed incisor capable of tearing through people's necks in a flash. Whoa, it can just disembowel people, you know. Yep, off with their head, yep, just like the Queen of Hearts. Alright now, next one. A monster that resembles a lion-like demonic humanoid with a pair of sharp-looking shades on it, and it has a massive flaming club. He is a bully who is quick to pick fights and abuse others and beat them to death for seemingly no reason. Yeah, this is my version of Sabnok, yeah. Alright, now next. A creature that resembles a polygon wolf-like creature that stands upright like a human and has long claw-like hands. That tear things down. That tear and slice thing. That tear and slice. It will remain in a flat shape until someone approaches it. Its weak point is actually its tail. Yeah. If you don't know, this is based on Wolfos. By the way, did you know that Wolfos, have a weak point that's like on their tail? That's like when when they go for the big claw attack. When they go for the claw attack and then spin around back to you, and you do a jump attack into them. Yeah, they basically go down in one hit no matter what you're using. Yeah. So yeah, you're real. All right, yeah. All right now. A monster resembling a dark-colored ant in a gold miner's hat and carrying a large pickaxe, and his body is decorated in expensive jewels and gold and chains. It hurls clumps of gold that will explode and burn whoever tries to get him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's based on the gold digger ant. It's based on the gold digging ant. Yeah, the gold digging ant is a mythological creature that is a giant ant that mines gold for some reason. Well, maybe it eats them or something. I don't know. Another one. A monster that resembles a seemingly innocent red mushroom with a white stem before revealing the mouth under the rim of its cap to reveal itself to have a long tongue and a pair of eyes peering from a fleshy void full of tongues and razor-sharp teeth. Whoa, man. Yeah, for this one, I just thought, hey, I'll just take something seemingly innocuous and cute and, turn into something horrific and eldritch. Speaking of which, that's kind of the thing. Alright, yeah, speaking of which, I did have a theme, for some creatures, yeah. Alright, now the next one. A monster that resembles a large, bluish tree, with a sneering, jeering humanoid face and rainbow-colored leaves, and whose cruel mockery and insane laughter relay a cruel disposition, and often pretends to be a normal tree with a sweet, alluring fruit before attacking things brutally for fun. Oh no! Oh no! It's a smug bully this time. Oh no! No. It's like the tree got jokerized or something. I don't know. Alright, now the next one, is gonna be horrifying. Are you ready? A monster that resembles a cute, adorable, fluffy bunny that's white. And when you encounter it, it opens its mouth big and wide, and something crawls out of its mouth, revealing a large, bloody, blade-covered, one-eyed, tall, thin, demonic creature with 8 tentacles tipped with scythe-like blades. Oh no. No. Yeah, I had a theme in mind for coming up with some of these, yeah. Yeah, I'll explain that in a minute. I'll explain that after I'm done with the next idea. Are you ready? Alright, now, a monster that resembles a chain princess in a beautiful white dress on a rock. But as you approach, the stomach and chest split open to reveal a monstrous mouth, and her hands and fingers get replaced with spider-like limbs made of flesh. No. Yeah, I'm thinking with this particular one, she used to be human, but yet there used to be a human princess, and that was basically selected to be a sacrifice because of, problems with the royal family and, and she was sacrificed to some sort of demonic force that she tried, or maybe she was captured by them. Maybe she was captured by them and maybe not sacrificed. Yeah, and she kind of gave into the darkness, unfortunately. All right, the theme I had for some of the creatures in mind is kind of related to say, have you guys ever played Etrian Odyssey? Well, you see, in one of them, the final stratum is this peaceful, this peaceful, paradise-like forest with a serene theme, and then as you go across, you suddenly meet horrifying monsters. They're like super strong and super deadly, and you get torn apart by mushrooms with teeth and all that, and giant croc monsters. So I thought, hey, why not make something kind of similar to that, and just have everything in it, be some sort of horrific, some sort of woodland creature with some sort of horrific twist. Yeah, that make them some sort of eldritch abomination. Because maybe the garden is some sort of trap, or some sort of trap, set by some sort of powerful monster, or maybe it's a prison for something that you're not supposed to, or a prison for all these creatures, and you're not supposed to be there. Anyway, yeah, or maybe it's some sort of fallen paradise, or maybe it's some sort of fallen paradise world that succumb to corruption. Which is why all the extremely cute creatures are all eldritch and horrifying. Yeah. No, I could make that in like a dungeon for when you fight the Seed of Evil. Yeah. Yeah, I originally had it be like glitch code, but I decided the Seed of Evil is a little bit better because I was getting interested in Child of Mana. Wait, I mean Children of Mana. Yeah, it's a DS mana game. Yeah. Yeah, basically the final boss in that is a corrupted child of the goddess of mana. Yes, and I kind of wanted to do something kind of similar to that. Well, a little bit anyway. So yeah. So I'm thinking, maybe I could make that, part of that, yeah. Alright, now, thank you for watching. Hope you had plenty of fun. Remember to fly like that and shine like the moon, for we are stuff dreams are made of. And in some cases, I guess things are, sometimes we get some nightmares, but that's okay. After all, the theme of, Inamata is, you have these awesome, heroes and magical girls and all that. And, and they're kind of fighting, Eldritch cores and, all that. At least some of the monsters are like Eldritch cores, And, yeah. Ooh, maybe I should make like a magical girl ninja, or maybe a superhero dinosaur, yeah. And maybe the dinosaur can breathe fire, yeah. Alright, now, see you later.